rumors and news, comedy, action, drama, and tunes, movies, shows, music, and lines. Grab your seat, it's almost time. Get your candy, get your soda and your snacks. Pop culture talk is what's on tap. Flashback, soundtrack, stories with heart. The drive-in's where the magic starts. From matinees to midnight shows, the curtain rises, here we go. Welcome to the drive-in, the show's about to start. It's the drive-in.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Drive-In. I am T-Bone, and I am your host for the Drive-In. I'm coming in to bring you the best updates in the world of movies, music, TV shows, and reaction videos, pop culture. Today, we're going over a very, very favorite movie of mine called John Wick. So, let's not spoil the fun, and let's get into it as the Drive-In starts now. Today, I have my lovely co-host, Jessica. How are you doing, dear?
I'm doing great. How are you today, T-Bone?
I am feeling very, very slick. Thank you. And along in the background, we have Taylor Lorenz's ex-wife pushing the buttons. How are you doing, Taylor?
Hey, guys.
Jessica, who are you and where can the people find you?
My name is Jessica, also known all over the internet as Jessica Clarity. You can find me there on X. I'm also over on YouTube, Jessica Clarity, and also at Entertaining Thoughts on Rumble. And
Nice.
T-Bone, where can we find you?
Guys, I am T_Bone322 over there on the Twitters. As you can see, I am dressed up in that picture. I am also dressed up tonight because we are going over a very, very great movie, John Wick. And when you watch John Wick, guys, you have to dress the dress. So, Jessica, did you do anything fun this past weekend?
Yeah, I went to another political event called the Lincoln Reagan Day
talk to
Dinner.
me.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And?
Got to dress up a little bit for that. Listen to some music, and yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Was it like a rave like they had in John Wick, or was it more relaxed?
Much more relaxed, a little bit more chill than that. Yes.
Hey,
Nobody got
Taylor,
shot, right?
Nobody got shot? Good. That's good. That's good. Hey, Taylor, quick question. Who are you and where can the people find you?
First off, I apologize. I am not wearing a suit for this. I no longer have any suits.
No, you do
can
not.
Find me on Twitter at Taylor Lorenz EX.
Thank you so much, Taylor. Thank you so much, guys. If you're not in our Discord yet, that's where all the action of the Drive-In and the rest of the Roma Nation shows happen. Guys, if you want to be a podcast host, producer, researcher, or writer for us, this is the only place that is the fastest growing podcast community on Rumble. Check out the hub for everything at riseofmiddleamerica.com. Guys, this is where you will find all of the latest episodes, rants, deep dives, and upcoming events that you definitely do not want to miss. Guys, we got merch, we got hats, we got t-shirts, we got it all. Definitely go over and check that out because we will be coming out, like I said, with some drive-in hats, t-shirts, and much more, guys. So do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Follow us on X at Roma Network 1 and Rumble and YouTube at Roma Nation. Guys, let us start this show, and let us dive into the very, very first segment called Thumbs Up, Thumbs Down, guys. Let's roll that boat. So, like I said, we are getting into this great action flick that is by Keanu Reeves. And this came out in 2014, guys. It is the one, the only John Wick. So let's just get into the IMDb and see who actually was in this movie before we talk to you about this movie, guys. Like I just said, it is, I don't want to say like cast and promoted, but the main guy, John Wick, is none other than Neo from The Matrix, Keanu Reeves. Jessica, what do you have to say about this great Baba Yaga?
I had heard about John Wick movies so many times, and I finally got the opportunity to see them and see him.
I mean, honestly,
action.
John Wick 1 is just the start of it. I mean, once you get into a Parabellum, oof, he is on a horse chopping some dude's head off with a katana. I mean, that is absolutely insane, but exactly what you want for the hour and a half, 2 hours of high action commentary and just greatness from Keanu Reeves. I mean, like, who else is in this movie?
Let's see here. We have, let's scroll down there. Yeah. Not only Keanu Reeves, but also Michael Nyquist playing
Got
Vigo.
you all. I got you with them crazy names. Yeah, he's very Russian.
Yes, he was the big.
Oh no, he's Sweden. Oh, he's Swedish. Oh, my bad, bro.
Well, he played a Russian in this movie, though.
Okay, no, that's right. That is
you know,
100%
Hollywood
correct.
is. We'll just take general European accents.
Hey, don't you talk about these people like that, Jessica.
They'll cast white people as black people as white people, men as women, Swedes as Russians. You know, it doesn't matter.
Whatever suits the narrative. Who else is in this movie?
All right, guys, we got Alfie Allen, guys. He played Yusef Tarsov. He played Vigo's son, and he is honestly what this entire movie is about. This is about John Wick getting his comeuppance, getting his comeback on this guy Yusef. This guy Yusef. Let me just say a little line. It's not what you did, son, that angers me so. It's who you did it to. Yusef says.
Who? That nobody?
That nobody was John Wick. Now, that should just give you chills. That what's the word? Chills, not chills. We got to chill later, but no, it should give you chills. Yeah, literally, when you hear the name John Wick and you're in that universe, you're just like, wow, the Baba Yaga. Oh, okay, interesting. Okay, the Baba Yaga. We'll get into what the Baba Yaga means in a little bit, but Jessica, tell me, who does the Green Goblin play?
That would be Willem Dafoe plays Marcus.
Yeah, and what'd you think of Marcus's character? Do you think he was a very, very humanized, like best friend kind of character that, you know what, even when push comes to shove, I will not break my best friend's trust. I will save my best friend to my dying breath. I mean, what'd you think of Marcus?
Yeah, I mean, anything that Willem Dafoe's playing, it's gonna be scary. But yeah, we got to see a little bit of the human side in that. So.
Definitely, most definitely, you see a lot of the human side in Willem Dafoe's character, but you also see a lot of the human side in this next character, Aurelio. Guys, this is played by John
Leguizamo.
He is 100% Italian. That is a
No.
100% an Italian last name.
No, I
No,
believe
it's
he's
not.
a
I'm kidding.
Mexican.
I'm kidding. No, but he plays a great man in this movie. He plays the chop shop car guy. He's like, yeah, I can fix any car. I can do whatever you want. And Yusef, he brings this car into Aurelio's shop. And what's the very first thing that Aurelio does? The Yusef?
Yeah. Well, is it the first thing? Yeah. The first thing I remember that he does, smacking him in the face.
Gives him a nice smack in the face and tells him to shoo.
Mm-hmm.
This man starts drinking because he knows that in that universe that if you double cross the Baba Yaga, you're not living. You just
have you seen John Leguizamo?
Huh?
Sorry,
Have I seen him in
I think
what?
it's a little bit delayed, but have John Leguizamo in some of his other movies, because he's like one of those actors that always stands out on screen, and even though we didn't get as much with him, it was still like, yeah. Have you seen him in other stuff? Because he was in like Moulin Rouge. I remember him in that. He was in Romeo and Juliet remake.
He was in the
Zootopia too.
I guess he was in Deadpool.
Yeah.
No, he was in the VR video
Yeah.
game. No. Let's get this
I was
straight.
like,
He was
wait.
in the VR video game. Come on now.
But the movie I remember him from the most was the Mario Brothers, the old you can barely find.
Oh no. I mean, like he's been in BoJack Horseman. He's been in Encanto. He was in The Menu. I mean,
yeah, Jessica, this might be before your time also, but do you remember he was in like it was like a version of In Living Color. It was called House of Buggin'. It was like a sketch comedy show.
I've seen that before. Wow, that's right. He did some other ones. Was it There was one he did not The Pest, that was Pauly Shore. Oh gosh, it's on the IMDb.
the
I'm
groomsman.
sure. No, it was older. It was the 90s. He did a bunch of comedy. Oh, he was good in Waco too.
Yeah, he did Waco. He did Romeo and Juliet.
Oh, he was in that that fourth
was it The
Romero
Pest?
zombie movie?
Yeah, he
like
was in The
Land of
Pest.
Dead. You remember that one?
What was it?
Land of the Dead.
Yeah, I do remember. Yeah, yeah.
He was in Die Hard too. This
In a lot
man
of
was in
stuff.
Die Hard too.
Mm-hmm.
That's absolutely insane. That movie came out in 1990. Honestly, we have to put Die Hard on the list.
Yeah,
Taylor,
I agree.
put Die Hard on the list.
It's on the list already.
Please.
It's been on the list.
Oh,
We were going to do
Sorry,
it last
I don't
Christmas,
know what
and
the
then we
list
were
is.
on break. Remember?
oh yeah, that's right. My bad. I'm sorry. I have a short-term memory loss.
So
It
stay
happens.
tuned. Keep
That's-
watching the drive-in.
That's just what
Maybe you'll
happens
get
when you
Die
have 10
Hard for
concussions.
Christmas this
Okay.
year.
You want me to get Die Hard for Christmas?
No, that's not what I said. Don't put that or any other words in my mouth.
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
What else is new?
But
Who
there's
else is
nothing
in this
new
movie?
with you. Okay. We got Ian McShane playing Winston. I mean, yo, Winston. I mean, what did you think of Winston, Jessica?
Let's see.
I mean, you don't get to really see a lot of
I-
him in this first movie, but you get to see a lot more of him in the second and third movie.
I was about to say I don't really remember this character that much in this, so maybe he gets more development in the second movie.
Yeah, so basically
maybe you could help me out.
he's in charge of the Continental, right? So like he's
Okay.
the manager of the Continental, right? So he's in charge of when John puts his hand on the hotel steps and they're like,
Mhm.
"Oh, no no work shall be done on grounds or whatever.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. So that's basically, he's in charge of all that, right? He's in charge of the continental New York.
Mm-hmm.
And it's an amazing site, because like there's actually a TV show about him, or about the early continental storyline. It's absolutely phenomenal. I have to watch it. It is on my bucket list. But Jessica, ending us off with the greatest hotel manager, the ghost of death, the man who just takes a bullet for the manager himself at the end of everything. Talk to me. Who is this man?
We have Lance Riddick in that character. I guess he did some voiceover things. Yes, but he played the hotel manager.
He played Sharon, and when I say that
Sharon.
he is the best hotel manager, because he's just like, I will call the manager. The manager will see you now. Just so deadpan, so smooth with it. And when you watch the second and third movie, you will see how much of a great man this character is. He knows how to put people in the ground. He definitely is very, very skilled. But Jessica, let's go into this movie and talk about some of these lines from the beginning to the very, very end. So within the very, very first couple of minutes of the movie, if you remember, John Wick gets assaulted, brutalized. And not only does he get brutalized by one person, he gets brutalized by many, many, many guys. And they don't just take his dog. They snap his dog's neck.
Yeah.
Bro, a little dog that it wasn't even his. Well, technically it was. It was given to him from his dead wife, who had just died of cancer 3 days prior. So he's in a grieving process, and he's just trying to get through it day by day. And these guys just come into his house and beat him up and leave him alive. They leave the boogeyman alive, right? And it just goes to show you, you never know who you're messing with. So treat everybody with the utmost respect, because there could be a Navy SEAL behind the corner. There could be some
a crazy person.
Some crazy person on fentanyl, or crack, behind you. You gotta figure out who you want to go towards, But seriously, going back to the Aurelio and Yusef's situation, Jessica, how would you feel if you were in Aurelio's shoes? Would you immediately slap Yusef and just be like, get out. I don't want to have anything to do with you, and leave the car, because I will contact John and I'll let him know that I have his vehicle, and it'll get fixed up. Yeah. How would you feel in this situation, Jessica? Talk to me.
Well, I think it paints a really clear picture that he knew who he was dealing with John Wick. And the whole premise behind it, with his wife dying and then his dog being, killed and everything. So clearly Aurelio said, oh, these guys, whatever they did to get John Wick's car must have been absolutely terrible. And he was right. So of course he smacked him as soon as he found out. That's
immediately slapped.
Oh my gosh, you're just, yeah,
immediately slapped. But what's even crazier, I would say, is the fact that Vigo, Yusef's father, his daddy has to go and call Aurelio, and he's like, so I heard you struck my son. Yes, sir, I did. Could you tell me why? Well, sir, because he stole John Wick's car and killed his dog. Vigo's deadpan. He says, "Oh, the craziest because he knew right then and there. He's like, oh, I lost a son. I no longer have a son, and could potentially lose my own life because of what my son just did to." Not only the boogeyman, not just the man who has so much passion, so much drive. He did something to a man that actually he allowed to leave. So let me actually get into that. So there's a conversation between Vigo and Yusef. When once Vigo finds out, what Yusef has done, he hits him, and he says, "Yes, John Wick. He used to work for us." He says, "John Wick. He was an associate of ours. We call him the Baba Yaga."
The boogeyman.
Well, John wasn't exactly the boogeyman. He was the one you sent to kill the boogeyman. John is a man of focus, commitment, sheer will. Something you know nothing about. I once saw him kill 3 men in a bar with a pencil. With a pencil. And suddenly one day he has to leave. It was over a girl, of course. So I made him a deal. I gave him an impossible task. A job no one could have pulled off. The bodies he buried that day laid the foundation of what we are now. And then my son, a few days after his wife died, you steal his car and kill his dog? Yo, when I heard that for the very first time in the theaters, chills ran down my spine because I felt that Vigo was talking directly to me, and I'm like, yeah, man, I messed up, dude. I don't know what to do, man. It's a big oof. Yusef is just like,
it reminded me.
I can fix it. Did you not hear anything that I just said, my son? Did you? Are you deaf? Are you deaf? Like, Jessica, tell me, how did you feel after listening to that monologue from Vigo for the first time? Were you shitting bricks? But were you crapping your pants?
I was very scared for him. And that line, I was kind of laughing a little bit. It reminded me of something I used to tell my son when, most kids are like, "Oh, Mom, I'm scared of dark." And I was like, what's in the dark is scared of me. Don't worry about it. So, or I would say I'm scarier than anything that's in the dark. So it kind of reminded me of that.
All
line.
5'2" of you. Oh yeah.
5'3". I'm so much
Whatever.
scarier. Anyways, this guy, it certainly painted the picture of John Wick's capabilities and set the movie up for what it was. Not even his father felt he could be saved. I think his father was so disappointed in him too. So he was like, What are we gonna do?
Well, I think it's more of a sense of Vigo going over these stories of John being the Baba Yaga and everything. And honestly, it just sounds like a super scary alternate version of the Punisher or Captain America. And it's just wow, this is a real person that can do so much harm if they're pushed to their limit.
Mm-hmm. So he's a superhero to you.
Huh?
I said, so he fits that personification of a superhero in a sense to you. You look up to how
obviously, don't you know that John Wick is a superhero? There's comic books written about him. Come on now.
Yeah.
You obviously don't know
it's
this.
Not
it's
advertised.
Okay. It's okay. It's okay, Jessica. You don't know the lore of the John Wick universe. It's okay, Jessica. You will find out in due time. Do not worry, Jessica. Do not worry. But what I really love about that scene when Vigo's talking to Yusef, right? At the end of it, he tells his son, John will come for you, and you will do nothing because you can do nothing. So get out of my sight. And I'm like, wow, bro, you just telling your own blood to leave because of what he just did. I mean, granted, he just signed his own death wish, obviously, but to want to go to bat for your son, so much, because immediately he calls John. Immediately he calls John on the phone. He's like, John, I'm sorry about your wife. I heard my condolences. It must be sheer will, sheer luck, sheer power that our paths, just cross again. After I helped you get out of this life, our paths they've come to cross again. And he pleads for his son's life. He pleads for Yusef's life. John does not say a word. He goes like, John, let us not
everything.
Let us not resort to our animalistic tendencies. Let us finish this like men, like gentlemen. Jessica, if you were in John's shoes, would you finish this like a gentleman, or would you go all out?
I guess in that situation, John has been pushed to his limit, so he did what he had to do. So
it's crazy, John. Yeah. When this man is pushed to his limits, is absolutely insane what he does, and it's absolutely crazy because he breaks concrete with a sledgehammer. Now, guys, I don't know if you've ever done this. I have. I work in construction. That's difficult. That's really difficult. And he just does it no problem. Absolutely no problem. He gets all his little gadgets and doohickeys and, gold coins and everything. And he just goes on a rampage. He starts off in his own home. How this happens, how he doesn't have booby traps in his own home, I don't understand. But it's okay, cool, fine, whatever, dude. You're John Wick.
He doesn't need them.
Well, I know that. I know that. But like, come on, dude. You don't just like have like a gun in like a book, like on the bookcase or something like that. Like, come on, guy. Like, you're smart. Think ahead. I don't know, man. Come on. He just drops like 20 to 30 dudes like in his own home. But the craziest ending to that was the fact that the cops show up. And John opens the door and he's like, "Oh, noise complaint? Yeah, noise complaint." Cop looks in and he sees all these bodies on the ground, all this blood, and he's like, "Oh, John, you're working again." Oh no, Jimmy, nah, just tying up some loose ends. I'm like, that's what you call a loose end?
Holy.
You call.
Yeah.
Okay, dude. All right, bro. Sure, fine. Whatever, guy. I mean, I'm not a part of that world. You okay, dude? Whatever. But the craziest part I would say is he's trained. So Keanu Reeves, I mean, I'm sure you know this. He trained with the top military guys. I mean, you were in the military, right? So he trained in Texas, California. He trained at all these great, bases and places that just showed him how to properly use a gun, especially the military, showed him and everything. And from your expertise, how do you think Keanu Reeves did in this? Like, what was his handling of a gun? Was the reloading really good? Was it the hand-to-hand combat, up to par? Was it up to your standards, Jessica? Or was it subpar?
I really liked it. I think they did a great job choreographing that out. And
Good.
Also, you have to remember, though, with Hollywood, they're doing those choreographed moves 100 times over and over. And they're going to shoot it from like 10 different angles as well. So I think they did a good job just showing all the fighting scenes. And wasn't it this movie that the way that he was reloading a gun? Oh gosh, I don't know if it's this movie or not.
It's
the
the
way
second
that
one.
he was ejecting the magazine. It was the second one. Okay. Yeah. So either way, he had clearly gotten comfortable handling firearms and looked that way on screen too. So,
I was right about to reach for it and like actually do it, but then I remembered I can't do a reload one-handed. I'm not John Wick.
Desk pop.
Desk pop?
What's that?
What's that?
Neither of you guys know Desk Pop?
No, what's that?
Oh,
Talk
God.
to me.
It's one
Tell
of the Will
me.
Ferrell movies. The one where he's a cop, The Nobodies. And he fires his gun at the desk at work. And then they take his gun away from him. And he's got a wooden gun for the rest of the movie.
That would be you. You would be the one to have a wooden gun, though, Taylor.
That is kind of a thing I would do, yes. That's kind of a Taylor thing, yes.
Yes, no, it totally is. But Jessica, so being in the military, you had to train a lot. I don't know how much you had to train, but I'm sure you had to train a lot, and I'm sure you had to do a lot of this thing called a Mozambique, right? So where it's two to the body, one to the head, and in this movie there is a lot of Mozambiques, right? I mean, even in the rave scene, there's a lot of Mozambiques. When John goes to get Yusef, there's a lot of Mozambiques, and then during the final fight scene, he's just getting everybody. So,
well, you're severely overestimating the hand-to-hand combat skills of the Air Force. I was not trained so much to do that. I was trained to fix airplanes and some other basic stuff and firearms handling and stuff like that. Specifically the M16. But you're asking for this. I also enjoy UFC and fighting and things like that and different fighting styles. So I appreciated it from that aspect more than the military. But no, it was, yeah, the whole movie was an action sequence. So I see as how you'd like that.
I mean, it's not just action, but there's reason behind the action. I mean, Jessica, in the first, I don't know, 5-10 minutes, a puppy. They do a puppy. I can't believe they did that to a puppy. I mean, come on now, a puppy. You do that to a puppy, you go in a box. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was pretty traumatized.
I'm sorry. Is that mean? I'm sorry. But no, there's
I was traumatized
the
first couple of minutes of this movie. Oh yeah. It was
and then you realize how much commitment, how focused John Wick is, and you're like, oh, nah, he's the main character. He has main character syndrome. He's fine. He's absolutely fine. But I will say who is not fine is this crazy cameo, Kevin Nash. Guys, he is, he played Kevin Nash, or he is Kevin Nash. He was in the WWF, WWE, NXT, whatever. He I don't know if you caught this, Jessica, but he spares Kevin Nash's life. And he asks him a very, very important question. I've seen you. You've lost weight, their best friend. Yes. Kevin Nash is like, oh yes, I've lost 60 pounds. Did you count the bad guys in there? There were 60 bad guys that John Wick puts down. Did you count that?
Nice.
Did you realize that?
I did not.
Ayo, literally, it's ingrained in it. If you just look at it, you're just like, oh, dude, there's 60 of them. Yep. Oh, yep. That sounds about right. Thank you so much, big guy. Thank you, Kev. And then he goes to the church. What'd you think about that church scene? He goes there and praise God, praise the Lord. I actually just came from church. Thank you very much. That's why I'm looking so dapper. But he goes to church, and what does he do? He doesn't steal any of the money. He doesn't do anything. Well, I mean, he but he burns it. He burns everything. Just kidding. He goes into the house of the Lord, and he burns all of the drug money, all of the.
Well, that was like their hideout, right?
Yes, it was one of their stash houses. Yes, it was. Yep.
So it wasn't just a church. And I feel like when I saw that, I was like, oh, I remember seeing the stills from this. Like I said, everyone said, you got to see John Wick. And I remember seeing a lot of stills from that movie. So they did some really good visuals with that as well. So, well, pretty iconic
in that particular scene, he has like a double barrel shotgun or whatever. Like it's 4 shotguns or whatever. Like, did you notice that? Like it was crazy. It was a crazy gun. I've never seen a gun like that ever before. I mean, other than John Wick. But like, I was like, wow, dude, I didn't know military's just coming out with all this new stuff. Cool.
Shotguns have been around for a while, but
dude, no, I'm talking about the shotgun that he used, bro. It's like 4 barrels and like he double pumped. I don't know, dude. It was crazy.
I'll have to go back and look on it, but yeah, John Wick is. I think they used yeah. No, this whole movie could be used to advertise cool gun and equipment. So
100%. So let's get into Goblin, Willem Dafoe. You know the man Marcus. Did you feel like it was the end of the road for John when he got captured by Vigo? Or were you happy when you saw Marcus there, with his sniper, and he allows John to, get free, and he saves his friend's life, even though he's basically signing his own death wish, because once Vigo finds out that it was him, well, doesn't end so well for Marcus.
Mm-hmm.
But how did you feel about that friendship? What'd you think of that?
Well, I think that it's just knowing who John Wick is and knowing that there's several more movies coming down and that he's a superhero, I suppose. You gotta expect the unexpected, and yeah, I figured
this is true. So Keanu did like 90% of his stunts. Like, did you notice that, or did you just like kind of like pass that? Did you notice that it was doing
I totally forgot about that, but I remember. Yeah, well, I forgot about it at first. I'm glad us reviewing it. I remember Keanu Reeves getting a lot of praise for this at the time, for being such a good action star and being willing to do all this and do all the training and all the firearms training and stuff too. So,
but did it feel grounded?
It's really neat that he did that.
did it feel grounded, Jessica? Yeah. Did it feel realistic that this human could go through and do all these militaristic things?
I mean, yeah. I mean, obviously he knows kung fu, so it's just
Brazilian
that easy for him.
Jiu-jitsu, just
I was referring to the Matrix.
Whatever. So the whole movie is basically a don't kill a man's dog. Is this secretly one of the purest revenge stories ever, or is it just an excuse, for like another nonstop killing kind of movie?
So I think the difference between they say there's a lot of difference between men and women in the retribution aspect of it.
Yeah.
So the way that when a woman sees something bad like that, and it's like, we don't get the same satisfaction as men do when it comes to vengeance. Like, women will just be like sad the dog's dead, sad that someone else had to die for vengeance. And men will be sad the dog died and then happy the vengeance came
No, that's
about.
true.
So I
No,
feel
that
like
is true.
John Wick
Gotta
is
get your
a
comeuppance.
man's kind of movie.
Definitely gotta get your comeuppance.
That's a very testosterone driven mindset, which I respect it, but it is what it is. So
thank you, Jessica. So how about we roll into the Rotten Tomatoes of this movie? I am predicting that these are going to be very, very high. I am very, very predicting.
Oh, okay.
86 and 82. Jessica, do you agree? Do you disagree? Talk to me about your ratings. You know the ratings: 1 or 20. Thumbs up, thumbs down. 0 out of 7. Talk to me, Jessica.
Okay. I'm only giving this one thumbs up. It didn't hold my attention very well. I like more dialogue in a movie. It was just okay for me. Couldn't hardly hold my attention. He's shocked. The whole premise is the guy is just running around killing people to get revenge.
Because they offed his little puppy. Not just the puppy that he got. His wife got him this dog. Bro, it's like it'd be wild if like I got myself a dog and then somebody did this to me. But it's even crazier if my dead wife got me this dog, bro. And then you just like off it. Like, bro, I can't get another one of those from her.
Yes, that is very sad. And I'm impressed. So I'm going to give it a 4 that they built an entire movie around the one scene.
An entire series. There's 4 movies in this. They have a spinoff. They have like, there's a spinoff movie. There's a spinoff TV series. Dude, this is an entire universe, my guy.
Okay. I believe you, but I'm looking at one movie and the only thing that happened is a very, very sad first 15 minutes and then killing people.
What am I going to do with you, Jessica? What am I going to do with you? All right, guys. You already know I am giving this a very, very strong 20. I'm giving this a strong 2 thumbs up, and I'm giving this a strong 7 out of 7, guys. This is a great movie, and honestly, if you've never seen John Wick, you need to watch it, guys. Before we move, I
guess I gotta watch all the rest of them, and then I'll just understand everything.
No, you do. You honestly do. Seriously, I'm telling you. Okay.
Hey, let's take a quick look at how all the scores for the 4 main movies stack up.
Okay.
Oh, good idea.
94, 86. 89. Well, okay, so the newest one is the best. The first one is the worst. I mean, honestly, 2 and 3, they're the same. I think Parabellum is great, but that's just me. That's also just because I also have Parabellum tattooed on myself. So
I don't think I've seen 4. I enjoyed all the ones I've seen, so I'm not calling it a bad movie. I feel like 2 was not very memorable.
Yeah, I wasn't really a fan of 2 personally.
But I have good memories of 1 and 3.
Like the rapper? Sorry, I was just looking at John Wick 2 has the rapper Common in it and Lawrence Fishburne.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All right, guys, before we move into sound check, guys, let's have a word from our sponsor.
What's going on, folks? AK with Roma Nation here. This week is powered by Salty Roots Tallow, a brand that brings skincare back to the basics of nature and nourishment. At Salty Roots, their mission is to craft a premium American-made skincare products harnessing the nourishing power of grass-fed tallow and natural minerals for clean, holistic health. Now, they are committed to sourcing the finest, sustainably produced ingredients from U.S. farms and blending them with nature's mineral-rich treasures to create pure, effective skincare that promotes radiant skin and overall well-being. And trust me, you can feel that mission with every product. Their Dead Sea bath salts combine pure Dead Sea and Sierra sea salts with essential oils and herbs for a spa-grade mineral soak that melts away stress. They also have an activated charcoal bath soak that purifies, recharges, and cleans out impurities and leaves your skin silky smooth. In fact, I even have a mustache and beard oil made with eucalyptus mint to moisturize even my horrible dry skin to the point where I don't feel any urge to scratch and irritate myself more than I need to. So if you're ready to treat your skin the way that nature intended, visit saltyrootstallow.com and use the promo code ROMA to get 10% off individual items to help the small businesses of Middle America thrive in this crazy economy. That's saltyrootstallow.com. Get back to your roots naturally.
Thank you so much, Aroma, for that lovely sponsorship, guys. Today, we are going over some music that honestly relates to this movie that we just watched. I absolutely love the movie that we just watched called John Wick. So how about we get into this? And Jessica, what was that? What was that? What are we doing?
Let's roll that bump.
All right, so Jessica, now it is time to let you take a hold of the reins. So this very first song, talk to me about it. Who is it? What is it? And yeah.
So this first song here, I know you're a big fan of the movie. So this is known as the definitive track of John Wick. So it's the song playing during the Red Circle Club sequence in the film we just watched. It says the ethereal, hypnotic vocals paired with the steady pulsing electronic beat mirror John's cold, calculated movement as he clears the room. So it captures that moody assassin vibe that he's going for, as you can see through some of the visuals on screen, how it's playing out here.
The music itself honestly really brings me back to that scene because it's so there's the beats are just like boom 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 boom, and I'm like, yo, I'm loving this, yo. You know, it's just so smooth. And then the beats, you know, what he's doing, what John Wick is doing, he's boom boom boom, and like it's going to the beats, and I'm like, yo, he is doing it. He truly is doing it. He's killing all these people to the music, and honestly, that's pretty cool. That's great that the music person, what are they called? I was gonna say
like the composer, the producer.
Yeah, the composer. Yeah, I was gonna say producer. I'm like, that's not the word.
I knew what you meant.
The composer of this is just honestly, it really goes well with the song, or the song goes well with the scene, and it's just,
I love that.
Yeah. So I don't know if you know this about this, but they actually the colors really represented a lot in this movie. You know, some colors just being happy, sad, you know, just anger. Really phenomenal what they did. But Jessica, talk to me about this next song that we're going over. There's not any lyrics to it, to my knowledge, correct?
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say real quick with that other one. Are you saying that the visuals from the movie reflected in that video as well? I love learning about the different visuals of that,
Yes.
and I didn't know that with the colors of that. So with John Wick, they were selecting the specific colors.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
The more you know with T-Bone. All right, Jessica, talk to me about this next song.
So this next song called Turbo Killer here. So it's not the original soundtrack, but it's got that synthwave action to it. It's this very cool visuals with this too. Aggressive, high octane, and it encapsulates that John Wick. He's on this on here you can see, yeah, they're on this high-speed chase through this rain slick city. So it felt kind of like the frantic pace with the film's choreography. Just how John Wick was going in from one scene to the next. It was like a nonstop action there.
I mean, I personally really love the car chase scene. It truly reminded me of the movie when there's a car chase scene in there, and it's just, I don't say it's the best car chase scene because there's better chase scenes in the other movies, but it is pretty okay. Pretty okay chase scene. Jessica, what is this last song that we are going to be going over about this movie?
All right. So, are you familiar with Marilyn Manson?
I am very familiar with Marilyn Manson.
So, this was featured in the first movie. And cool visuals on this. I love how like all these tracks too, it reminds me of this. But yeah, this leans into that gritty atmosphere, the underworld of like the club scene. But it's the slow bluesy kind of, it's the boogeyman sort of anthem.
Bubba,
And he's coming out of retirement. So
definitely coming out of retirement, yeah.
Yeah. And it just goes into that same thing where John is the consequences of him returning to his old life and coming to that realization that, yeah, he is back. I guess I'm back.
Guess who's back again.
Well, in this song, it's more like we're killing strangers. We're killing strangers.
No, I know. I was listening to it. I was kind of bumping to it. Like I'm not gonna lie. I was.
You like this one?
Yeah. No, actually, I was really bumping to it. You know.
Nice.
I truly was. It's definitely gonna go into my regular playlist. Truly is. But Jessica, I gotta go.
Your playlist. I love this line.
What's up? Talk to me about this line. What's the line?
Oh, we pack demolition. We can't pack emotion. Dynamite. We just might. So blow us a kiss, blow us a kiss, blow us a kiss. And we'll blow you to pieces.
You're gonna blow me to pieces? Why can't I just blow your mind to pieces?
That's John Wick and Marilyn Manson.
All right, guys, ladies, and gentlemen, now buckle up and get ready, guys. We are diving head first into the reactor, guys. This is the spot where we hunt down 3 or more absolutely wild viral videos, and we tear them apart with maximum effort, zero chill, and 100% ridiculousness. All right, guys, let's crank that energy up to 11. And what was that? Taylor, what was that?
Taylor, roll that bump.
I love how Taylor just tells herself to just roll the bump. I love it. That's how we do this thing now. I love it. All right, Taylor. So we are going over, and today's retard award goes to.
All right. Shout out to the lovely Phil Labonte.
Hey,
he
yo.
send this one to me, but I like it, and we're going to credit him for it.
Thank you, Phil. Thank you for signing all my skateboards. Are Oh, okay. They're trying. They're women. No disrespect, but you're not smart. You're not
I
going
like
to
how
be
the
able to
man in
fit
the
the
blue
rug.
hoodie is looking at it, and he's like, "Oh, maybe I can help." Like he doesn't just walk over there and tell them, "No, stop."
Well, maybe he wanted to try to get the one's number. Come on now.
Dude, I don't care how hot she is. I don't want a phone number from a girl who's so dumb she thinks that rug's going to fit in that machine.
Well,
Do you think it's a prank?
What? Don't.
I mean,
No,
it
it's
might
definitely
be.
not a prank.
It's hard to know what to trust these days.
No. I can tell you why this is not a prank. Because there are so many people that you just think that they're stupid, and then you realize that their IQ level is 20 points lower than what you thought.
Only reason I think it could be a prank is because the camera is set up.
Yeah, but I mean, that also could have just been someone in the laundromat being like, "Check out these dumbasses."
Yeah,
this is true.
and I'd like to
Or
react
that
to
could have
that
been
and
an
say,
ATM because it was like at the right angle or whatever. You never know. All right. Bro, getting that 200 beans we talked about last week
On the Friday episode, remember? Like how to get the $200.
Oh yeah, bro. It's 200 beans. No. It's $425. I thought it'd be $500, but no.
If you need to make
beans.
$400 real quick, here's an idea. Order some DoorDash and take pictures of the delivery driver's feet.
Oh, hey, my food.
Oh, hi. Sorry, I just need to take a pic real quick.
Yeah, go for it. Yo, but hold on. The app's telling me for some reason I got to take a picture of my delivery driver.
Oh, really?
I just say cheese or something real quick.
What the fuck? You fucking weirdo.
I appreciate it. Oh, hey, my food.
Oh, hi.
Okay. So, all right. Okay. So, if you're going to do something like this, you got a baddie coming up to your house, dropping off the food and everything. And instead of inviting her into the house and trying to talk to her, what does man do? Oh, nah, bro. I'm going to just try to get a photo of her feet and try to sell it on OnlyFans to other dudes. Nah, I'm not going to talk to her. I'm not going to take her out to dinner or nothing. I'm going to just take a photo of her feet and sell it on OnlyFans. How far?
well,
how far
being
have
that
we,
she's
how far
at
have we
work,
gone? How far
maybe
have we
he
come?
shouldn't.
What?
Maybe instead of inviting her in, he should just let her work. But also, why is she wearing nothing? What is wrong with this? I've said this 1,000 times.
Okay. I've gone on trips. Hold on, time out. I have assisted my friends, with their DoorDash, and I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. In the summertime, like the one friend that I was with, bro, she was wearing booty shorts and everything. I'm just like, can you please put more clothes on? She's like, it's hot. And I'm like, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it's a cute fit, but I don't think I'd be going out to DoorDash in it.
No, especially with the crazies
tips,
out there, bro. I mean, don't you remember that one story where that woman no longer works for Uber or whatever because she opened the door or whatever to that one dude? Whatever. We're not gonna talk about it. But guys, committing a war crime at Domino's is a big, big fat no. What?
I've seen this. It hurts. Oh God. Oh God.
No, hold it straight. You just turned the pies upside down. There's no way you did that.
There's no way.
Why would you pick it up like that? It looks like it was backwards. Why would I hand you pies upside down? Oh, you just destroyed this, dude. Enjoy it. Good?
It hurts.
Enjoy it. I think you just did that, bro. Yeah, this one's alright. Come on, man. Why you do that? That's upside down. Why would I give you an upside down box? You want plates? You got the soda or no?
I can't, bro. The intelligence on some people, like I just said earlier, you take the average person, you take their IQ, and you're just like, nah, bro, your IQ is 20 points lower. You are actually stupid. I really thought you had a good head on your shoulders, but nah, you just surprise me every time with your intelligence.
Yeah.
Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy.
That sucked.
Jessica, what did you think about the 3 segments that we went over today? You know, from the John Wick movie to the music segment that you gave us, and finally over at the reaction segment. What was your favorite segment and why? Why? Why, Jessica?
I would say it'd be the first segment, the movie segment. I'm glad I finally got a chance to watch John Wick. I'm glad I got a chance to see you geek out over John Wick, and you seem to enjoy it a lot. So
I do. I mean, that's crazy because you haven't even watched me geek out over my favorite movie. You know my favorite movie. You know the favorite one. You know the favorite. Look at it. Look at it. Yeah, no, it's my favorite. No, yeah, you definitely need to watch that movie though.
Definitely have to review that.
We got to review it. That's gonna be a fun one to review. But guys, thank you so much for watching, guys. I would love to shout out one of my good friends, a great company that Tim Pool has created, and it is the Boonies HQ, guys. You see all of these great skateboards behind me. This is exactly where I got them. I got them at the Boonies HQ website. Guys, go get your Boonies stickers. Go get your Boonies skateboards. Go get your Boonies merch. Go get it. Go get it, guys. If you don't want to get your Boonies merch that from the skateboards that Tim Pool makes, why don't you go over and get your other merch from another company that Tim Pool created, and it is the Pop Culture Crisis show, guys, that is hosted by Brett Desvik. Do not forget that Brett will be on the drive-in in the upcoming future, so do not forget to watch that episode. So Brett does this show every single day, Monday through Friday, from 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to about 5 o'clock. And honestly, it is great because he gets to go on to the pre-show that Jessica and I, sometimes get to host. And it is the best time getting to talk to him before Tim has to go live for IRL. But the last person that I'd love to shout out is a great mentor of mine. He actually gave me a call this past week because I was very, very unhappy one day. And he's like, T-Bone, I see that you're unhappy. I'm going to give you a phone call on your personal phone number because we're such great friends that I have your phone number. And he called me and he spoke to me for about 30 minutes. And you know what, Sanoski? Thank you so much, sir. So guys, I just want to shout out this man. He is from the Quiet Part Pod, Chris Sanoski. He has it on Rumble, it on YouTube, it on X. Guys, go follow the Quiet Part Pod everywhere. Jessica, please remind everywhere who you are and where can people find you.
You can find me all over the internet at Jessica Clarity on X and on YouTube, and sometimes I stream over on Rumble at Entertaining Thoughts. Don't forget to keep up with me because I do all kinds of entertainment and political content. And I'm also running for school board, so if you live in Montgomery County, Tennessee, please vote for me. We're going to make these kids smarter and raise them up right. So where can we find you on the internet, T-Bone?
Guys, I am T_Bone 322 on the Twitters. Go check me out there. I am really, really excited because I'm going to be hosting the Timmy's event this upcoming weekend, guys. If you are in the Timcast Discord, if you're not, go to timcast.com, join the Discord, get in it, go vote for the Timmy's, guys. It's going to be like the Grammys, but even better because I'm hosting it.
Voting's over, right?
No, it's not. Voting's still on. So guys, don't forget to vote. And Taylor, where can the people find you?
And you can find me on Twitter at TaylorLorenzEX.
Thank you so much, Taylor. Guys, that is a wrap. Patriots, go follow Roma Nation right now, guys. That is riseofmiddleamerica.com. That is on Rumble, on X, on YouTube, on Twitters, on everywhere. Guys, do not forget to follow them there, guys. We are dropping red hot independent podcasts every week. We are ripping apart the biggest headlines with unfiltered libertarians, independents, and constitutionalists with no corporate spin, just straight fire and facts. Guys, thanks for riding shotgun. Now, like, comment, share, subscribe, and let's wake this country up. Taylor, let's roll that pump and let's roll out.